United States of America, government and situation and all things that encompasses that. Meaning, we're talking about you. Period, point blank. The Prophet Noble Jah Ali, the founder of the Moorish Science Temple of America, he makes a statement that we are not to cause confusion. Now, Moors would see this as if I'm causing confusion, but let's keep it 100. Let's read the whole sentence. We are not causing confusion or to overthrow the Constitution of the said government, but to obey hereby. So let's deal with the first thing, starting confusion. What I'm doing right here, family, is not starting confusion. What I'm doing, and I want y'all to understand this, what I'm doing is something that should have been done over 10 years ago. What is that, Brother Tahaka Bey? Separating what is real Moorish science from what is not. Now, I'm just not talking. I would invite anybody to come here and to show me your proof that what you teach is Moorish science as it relates to you subscribing to the adverse ideal that causes all the problems within the Moorish paradigm. Case in point, this week, a brother gets dragged and slung around the courtroom. Do I supposed to be quiet and say that's not Moorish science, or should I be quiet and let people assume that that's what I'm about? Heck no. Heck no, I shouldn't be quiet. I supposed to say, listen, that ain't what we're about right there. Now, if he wants to put it on social media and I have a voice, I am supposed to say, and any responsible Moorish American is supposed to say, that's not what we're about. I don't know why he's running in the courtroom talking about people don't have no jurisdiction after he probably did sold some dope or whatever he has done. Now he's saying that he is not the person because he changed his name. Listen how ridiculous this is. He says that we have a warrant for your arrest, and I'm going to use an example. We have a warrant for your arrest, Jerome. Now, people know me as Tito from around the way, back in the day. And they said to me, we have a warrant for your arrest, Tito. And I said, oh, no, that's not me no more. I'm Tahaka Bey. Tahaka Bey is my free national name. Tito did that. Now, this craziness, people think that they're supposed to walk out of a courtroom after they do something like that. Let me say it again. And then my problem is they calling it Moorish science and they're associating it with the Moorish Science Temple of America. That's the problem right there in a nutshell. If they wasn't associating it with the Moorish Science Temple of America, then I'll be fine. The Prophet Noble Jah Ali said, if you lose confidence in the Prophet, cease wearing your button, turn in your turban or fez. Why do he want you to turn in your turban or fez? Because he don't want you to be confused with the nonsense. Turn in your button, cease wearing your turban and fez. That way you won't be confused with the nonsense. So some people would say, well, brother, Taj is 70 years old. Why do you keep saying something about Taj? Well, Taj has over 20 years of a body of work of misinformation, 80%. 80% of the work is misinformation as it relates to the teachings of Prophet Noble Jah Ali. I said it, and I will challenge anybody respectfully, without the dirty Moor calling, without the agent calling. Bring your documentation. I will bring mine, and we can clear the air. And we can clear the air. Bring your documentation. I will bring mine. I will bring mine. I will bring the teachings of Prophet Noble Drew Ali next to anybody that claim what Taj teach is the lessons of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And we let the people decide. That's right. It has been over 20 years. Now, let me tell you something. Taj Temple Moors, let me tell you something. Taj Tariq Bey has outworked you. This is why his lessons are so prevalent among our people. This is how you create a Moorish American national republic. This is how you create a Moorish American government. I'm talking about the organization. This is how you create a Moorish American republic. What's the brother name? You know the brother. He talking about he got the Motor Vehicle Administration. He got this. The Republic Moorish American something. The empire of this. The Moors of this and the Moors of that. This is how this happens. All of that stuff was birthed out of the work that Taj Sabir Bey did. It's Sabir Bey. Yeah, Sabir too. That's right. My bad. But it all goes together. So the point of the matter is that I will respectfully have a dialogue with anybody. Now, if they are going to go into the public and mislead the public, then I'm going to go into the public and I'm going to let the public know that it's in error. Y'all can get mad all you want. You ain't got to follow me. You ain't got to look at my videos. You don't have to do any of that. But as long as people go into the public with that misinformation, I'm going to go into the public and challenge it. Facts of the matter. That's just what it is. I'm on Moorish World TV. I'm going to show a few slides that's got me motivated and to question these documentations. You know what I mean? We're going to question this stuff. We're going to question, and we're going to bring common sense to it. You know, I'm going to bring out a little information that we did in Sunday school today. A little bit of information to show and prove, that the Prophet Noble Drew Ali is not associated with this madness. Brother, go in the courtroom and get dragged around like a rag doll. Man, we royalty, man. Come on, man, we bosses, man. We don't go up in there and be dragged around like a punk. And I said it. We bosses, man. We use our intelligence, man. I mean, we don't sit up in a car and sit up in there talk about we stand on law and then they bust our window and we sound like a little, Allah. And I'm not making a mockery up by my brothers that's doing this thing, man. But this is not the Prophet Noble Drew Ali way. I'm telling you. Now, let me tell y'all something, family. Let me tell y'all something. What's really going on right now, y'all might don't like it. And I ain't really worried about if y'all don't like it. But what's really going on right now, they falling off, family. I was going to let this go a couple weeks ago. And I was going to let them breathe. I was going to let them live just a little bit longer. But then the Taj Tariqites, they start coming out of the woodwork, talking slick. One that was just on the page a minute ago on Facebook, he said, this guy must be an agent. I'm an agent of a law. I'm an agent of truth. I have never, ever took any secret oath. I have never joined any secret organization. I have never been a part of some blood oath. I have always been on the up and up. I went from a little G to a big G. That's just what it is. It is what it is. And so we're going to do what we got to do. Again, family, if you don't want me to speak this in public against what they're teaching, then tell them stop teaching it in public. Because it's nonsense and it doesn't agree with the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Or at least you tell them. And you can send them the message if they ain't watching. You tell them change the name of it. Call it the Moors Order of the Round Table. Spearheaded by Taj Tariq Bey. Call it something else. But don't misquote Prophet Noble Drew Ali to verify your misinformation. Because I'm going to be right here waiting every single time. Because, listen, we're going to get into that in a minute, man. We're going to get that in a minute. Family on Facebook, I know I yell a lot. I'm going to stop yelling so much. I'm going to try my best to. You know what I mean? All the family that know me from around the way, man, y'all know how I get down, man. When I was inside out, you know what I mean, doing things the wrong way, I was strong in what I did. I did wrong strong. Montre Neal, what's up, brother? Let them know I did wrong strong. But now I'm doing things right. We're going to do it right, or we ain't going to do it at all. We ain't going to do it right, or we ain't going to do it at all. When I was in the streets, when I was a fool, I did it wrong. I did it strong. Now that I'm living right, we're going to do it right. We're going to do it strong while we doing it right. It is what it is. We're going to beat down this falsehood. Let me explain something, family. Let me bring it down real quick. And my family on YouTube, I'm coming. Hopefully y'all on Facebook can come over on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can come over YouTube and see the rest of this. But listen, I don't know why you Moorish Americans, Temple Moors, all of a sudden want me to calm down. I don't understand why you Temple Moors all of a sudden want me to calm down. Do y'all know? Do y'all even understand that there was a time when the whole generation of Moors were strong fighters against oppression, misunderstanding, misrepresentation? Do you know that you can go online and see heads hanging in hands because the Moors was not taking no stuff? When the time comes that we have become passive and let somebody manipulate and confuse the people with the holy and divine teachings of a prophet. When did that happen? Where do they do that at? Want me to calm down? Well, family, I don't know how to do that. I've tried to be somebody else one time. It didn't work out too good. I tried to be a gangster. It ain't work out too good. I tried to be an ignorant fool. It ain't work out too good. It just didn't. So now all I can be is me. And me, I love the Prophet Noble Drew Ali because his lessons brought me from the dirty, the gutter, the lower than a worm, and raised me up. So it is what it is. We're going to do what we got to do. We're going to do what we got to do until we do what we got to do is done. It is what it is. And we just getting started. We just getting started. Now, I'm going to let you know, we just getting started. Family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean? Man, we going on YouTube. Come on, let's go. Hey. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. I'm gonna be that boy. I'm gonna be that boy you gon' remember. That's right. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. So I'm gonna be front line till the law call my number. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. I'm gonna be that boy you gon' remember. That's right. Man, y'all know that, man. Y'all know that, man. If you a friend of the Lord, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you wasn't black, proved it was straight back. You tripping off trust, tripping off back. And here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people taught Europeans how to bathe, and looking at women by European hair. So not for self, but do the men really care? And now, cause they got enough for your whole generation. Come on! Hey, hey, so when enough for the love and look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black. Let's shut out the anger. Shut out anger. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember. That's right. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something for real. Shout out to DX, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. It is what it is, man. Man, look. This is what happened. When you are passionate about something, you ain't going to let somebody adulterate it. You're not going to let somebody take something and twist it for their own purpose. You're not going to let that happen, man. I'm going to be the more you going to remember. When I leave this earth, they going to be talking about me. I'm going to set the record straight. We're going to be back in 1929 and 1930. We're going to still have that paper, but it's going to be 2021, baby. Let's get it. Till alarm call my number. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember. That's right. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. We going back to the foundation. We're going back to what Prophet Noble Jah Rah brought without interpretation. Seabreeze, Sheila Seabreeze-Bey I, I hear you, sister. Slow down before you get it. Let's go. This hour for the workers. You ain't pulling on the ground, then you working in the twerker. You know it sound good, but there's only on the surface. And tell me what's your purpose. Ain't worried about your homie, but know that I know every local I prepared. He ain't my bro, yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. I done tried to let it drop and it was all for show. And some got it right down, don't say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my bad mistakes, I want my town. My honor, my soul, my school, my nation, my town. Hey, hey, check this out, where we know. Can't love your neighbor. Oh yeah, the Moorish world, just like I'm trying to tell you love. I got you, let's go. I'll be that one you gon' remember. I'ma be that one you gon' remember, that's right. So bad, be that one you check this out for. So I'm gonna wait for the alarm, call my number. So bad, I'll be that one you gon' remember. So family, I'ma give y'all a little something, right? That I ain't even put out yet, right? You know what I mean? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this for y'all, right? You know what I mean? I don't have no malicious feelings in my heart towards my brother or my sister. My thing is, I'm going to support the truth, uncut, raw, and if you come slick at me, I'm going to come slick back at you. It is what it is. But Khudjo, if Khudjo is watching, if Khudjo is listening, if he's listening, Khudjo, I'm ready when you ready. Khudjo say he want to go song for song. I think that would be nice. Man, that can stop you from cussing so much. That can, now you cussing your songs. Maybe that will stop you from calling people dirty Moors, because that ain't proving nothing. Bring your information. You know what I mean? But while you working, I'm working. And I'm working all the time. This is how we do. This is how we do. I'm going to give y'all a sample of what's to come. Come on, man. You won't get a sample. Never. Hell no more. It just slow mo. Hell no more. It just slow mo. Down no more. It just slow mo. Down no more. It just slow mo. It's slow mo. See, I be coming at these wars, and it's very simple. Why I be coming at these wars? Because I don't consider these functional Moorish American models as it relates to the teaching of the Holy Prophet Noble Jah Rah, the founder of the Moorish science. I'm from from across the border, you and your daughters. I mean your little followers, you all out of order. I ain't taking nada from you crooks. Khudjo, Taj Tariq, I got them all shook. I wish Khudjo would step up and get his rep up and get head up from the neck up. You gon' respect us. An elder once told me meet the people where they at, and you know it in a word, so you know you need to check. Let's keep it simple, more. I'm a temple more. Either you wanna talk knowledge or you wanna go to war. Khudjo, I will drag you by your dreads till you beg. Detach your arm, leg, arm, head. Boy, you don't want these problems. I know the low well. The policy enforcers be the same ones you go tell. That don't call them low names. Get on YouTube for the low games. So I'm like you about that, and I'm gonna forget how far I came. I never forgot my aim. I never forgot my ammo. I break to a law, but I still tie my camel. Let's talk about this knowledge that you think you have. Matter of fact, forget it, boy. Don't make me laugh. Down no more. It just slow mo. They don't know, Mo. They just slow-mo. They don't know, man. They gonna learn today. They gonna what? But they gonna learn today. They gonna do what? They gonna learn today. Huh? So now what you gotta say, huh? I broke the rules cause I'm a sheep and I'm Muslim and I'm talking about tools. Boy, you know the lessons. The tools are to refine and I'm inclined to workshop in your mind. Let's talk about the hammer making a part of every part. And I wanna meet the law, so I'm aiming at your heart. You're on at 720, I'm on the 12 step, I'm at the pinnacle of wisdom. So miss me with the threats, mean nothing and cussing, boy, it don't mean nothing. I'm going out like Malcolm, I'm going out fussing, but I prefer discussion, authentic, more science. Taj Tariq, Bey, you know he's straight lying. Associate this clan with the holy divine. Must have lost his mind, but justice ain't blind. And it's about to catch you at any given moment. You're looking at the throne, boy, can't you see I'm on it, huh? Can't you see I'm on it? You're looking at the throne, boy. Can't you see I'm on it? Huh? Can't you see I'm on it? You're looking at the throne, boy. Can't you see I'm on it? You're looking at the throne, boy. Can't you see I'm on it? Hey! Can't you see I'm on it? You're looking at the throne, boy. Can't you see I'm on it? Can't you see him? Huh? What the boy that jackpot? Where the
6 million ways to die, choose one. 6 million ways to die, choose one.
Got y'all thinking, man, I'm gonna stop it right there, man. I'm gonna stop right there, man. I'm gonna stop right there, man. I'm telling you, man, we can do it. We can do it with the arts. We can do it with the knowledge. We can do it with the conversation. We can do it with the literature. We can just go all in. Let's go all in, family. I'm live right now on Moorish World TV. Let's go, family. Thanks for tuning in, family. I'm telling you, they're not ready for this, man. I eat, sleep, wake up, go back to sleep, Moorish science. This is all I do. From work to home, it's Moorish science. It's study, it's entertainment, it's my sons, it's my people, it's my people, it's my people. 24/7 Moorish science. That's what I do. You know what I mean? I try to elevate myself to be the best that I can be. I try to elevate myself to be purity made manifest. That's what I do. We're going to get it done, family. Peace and love. I'm live on Moorish World TV. It's not, family. So we back in the building, right? Let me clear my throat. I had to get my people, I had to get my people toned up. You know what I mean? Anyway. How y'all doing today? Hey, I feel like, hey, but listen, family, I got a good show for you tonight. I'm not going to be around long. I just got some explaining to do. I would like to first say, everybody hit the thumbs up button. The reason why you must hit the thumbs up button is because I put Taj Tariq, Khudjo, and Sabir name in the title. So their cronies are going to come running and thumbs down because they don't want this video to get spread around. But we're going to spread it anyway because this is not about Taj Tariq. This is not really about Khudjo. This is not about Sabir per se. It's about the misinformation that they associate with Prophet Noble Drew Ali. That's what it's about. Family, let me say this. I know, and maybe you don't, that Taj is about 70 years old. I know that. That's why you would never hear me say Taj is a dirty Moor. You have never heard me say that. You know what I mean? You have never heard me call Taj out of his name. You have never heard me call Khudjo out of his name. Matter of fact, you cannot find a video, no matter how thick things got with me and Sinetta, you cannot find me calling Sinetta out of his name. Guess why? Where I'm from, when you call somebody out their name, that means that you're ready to knuckle up. That's just where I'm from. I don't know where everybody else from. Where I'm from, when you call somebody out their name, that means you're ready to knuckle up. I don't want to fight any of them brothers. But I'm pretty sure y'all seen my videos. I ain't no slouch. But that ain't what I'm in it for. I'm in it for the information. So all of these guys that's calling names, you notice I don't call names back. On Facebook, I just block you. On IG, I laugh at you. All the threats, I don't play none of that. Don't matter to me. Where I'm from, we just didn't go like that. We just don't rock like that. So you would never hear me call a grown man out of his name. Check my videos for the last year and a half. You cannot find me calling, even when I play with Shaka, I say, man, Shaka was, you know what I'm talking about. But I was doing it in jest. You know what I'm saying? But I've never maliciously called any grown man out their name. That's not what I do. What I do is I present the facts. I present the facts, and then I let them get mad. So let's deal with the first name on the list. Family, when I speak of Taj Tariq, Taj Tariq have set a standard that everybody have gravitated to outside of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and they're leading people to believe that that is Moorish science. That's my issue with that. That's my issue with that. They're leading people to believe that you are the possessor of this land. Family, newsflash. If y'all don't know, we've been conquered. We have been conquered. That's just what it is. You don't like it? That's your problem. We've been conquered. We've been conquered. They conquered this land. They killed our people. The blood is in the ground. Family, you are not going to fill out a piece of paper. You're not going to fill out a piece of paper and tell the conqueror to let me out. And Taj been saying that for 20 years. File this affidavit. Write the Pope of Rome. Write the Pope. Are you kidding me? And these brothers and sisters are paying for these seals so they can write to Switzerland for their freedom in America. And me, being a part of the Moorish Science Temple of America and under the leadership of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, I'm supposed to sit back as I watch this go down in public and not have a voice? Nah. They're going out of business in 2018. I'm getting my money up. I'm going to travel like Taj did. See, Taj went around the country. Taj went around the country kicking this demonstration. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go around the country. It is what it is. And we're going to break it down what's Moorish science. Man, I'm going to be that more you're going to remember for real. You know what I'm saying? We're going to show that, listen, let me say this, family. All right, let me calm down. Let me say this. Check this out. Check this out. Just as recently as last week. Just as recent as last week. All right, I'm gonna answer Jah Rah first. Jah Rah said, I'm confused, family. Why are you upset about teaching our people on how to use tools of the law? Brother, I'm not upset about that. What I'm upset about is, and I'm going to show you some clips and some lies. What I'm upset is that the brother is associating this being a part of Moorish science. It's not. It's not. So that's just what it is. It's not a part of the Moorish science as Prophet Noble Drew Ali taught, and people think it is. People are getting hurt. Somebody just earlier this week got dragged around the courtroom. The sister, tell that to the sister that got 20 years standing on law. Tell that to the sister that got her children taken away, and she's standing in front of the courthouse in front of the judge, asking the judge for the delegation of authority and talking about her children being kidnapped. Tell that to her. Because see, when you telling that to me, I'm all right. But tell that to her about that law that she's going to try to demonstrate. Tell her about that. You see, they going in there talking this, quoting this stuff. But guess what? Man, her children is gone, man. Why? Okay, you little Taj sympathizer. Tell me this. Out of all the casualties that has happened, and I showed quite a few on this channel, out of all the casualties, can you show me one video where Taj Tariq stands up and apologizes? Show me one video where Taj Tariq stands up and say, that is not what I represent. Can you show me one video where Taj Tariq goes and defends somebody while they're in actual court? No. Matter of fact, show me one video where Taj is actually the victim of the stuff that he teaches. You don't see it. You don't see it. Now, brother, Jah Rah say delegation of authority is real. Okay, delegation of authority is real. Tell that to Karen Steffen, who got murdered by the Baltimore County police officer. And she repeated that. Tell it to her. You know what I mean? Tell it to her. Let me see something. Tell it to her. Hold on. Hold on. Let me share something with you. Tell it to her. Tell it to her when she did that. You feel me? Let's see. Let's see if we can tell it to her real quick. Since it's so real. Hold up. Hold up. Listen to this.
So,
Listen.
okay, now that's not a delegation of authority order.
Tell it to her. She did now.
I understand that.
Do you have a driver's license or not?
Sir.
Yes.
Do you have a delegation of authority?
What is a delegation of authority?
The police don't.
That is what authorize you to enforce the law. And
Delegation, let me look for it.
Look at this.
Okay. It would not be that size. And
Delegation, let me look for it for you real quick.
okay. It would not be that size.
How big would it be?
It will be something that you would
How
have
about my
to carry.
Maryland Police Training Commission certificate and
No,
training
sir.
standards?
Delegation of authority orders.
Tell that to her.
All right.
That authorizes you.
You see that thing?
Tell that to her that delegation of authority works. Can you tell that to her?
Sir, can you identify yourself?
Man, that's straight out the playbook of Taj.
I arrest you. I don't understand.
Sir.
Give me a license.
Listen,
I arrest you. I don't understand.
Sir.
Give me a license.
listen. You have yet to identify
Tell
yourself.
it to her.
At this point in time, I don't know who you are and why you're pulling me over.
That's kind of
You are
stuff.
not-
Let me stop for a minute.
Sir, can you?
Let me check this out. Now listen. Tell that to her. Tell that to her. Tell that to her son. Matter of fact, let's make it clear, man. Let's make it clear, man. I'm gonna give it to you raw. You know what I mean? Let's give it to you raw. Let's give it to you raw. You talk about, the delegation of authority is real. Okay, we're gonna give it to you raw. Let's see what we got here. Let me see what we got here. I'm gonna give it to you raw. I want y'all to see it raw. Wait for me. Give me 1 second. I'll give it to you raw. Because apparently we don't get it. That her son don't have a mother right now. And she's quoting Taj. And her son don't have a mother right now. You know what I mean? So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let me see if I can find it real quick. You know what I mean? We're gonna find it real quick. I mean, give me 1 second. So I want you to see her face. The beautiful sister is gone today. She gone, brother. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna share it with you, family. Maybe you have some empathy when you see this. Maybe it'll change your opinion how much a delegation authority works. Or she did it wrong, apparently. I mean, maybe that's the case. But we're gonna see. Now let's listen. Now check it out. One thing that I noticed is she's listening to Future. If she's listening to Future, most likely she didn't get this from no patriotic European website. She either got it from Taj or somebody that got it from Taj. Let's keep it 100. Let's go. You don't get no pass. This is my sister. You don't get no pass. This is my sister. You don't get no pass.
I'm sorry, who are you? Can you please identify yourself, please? Do you have a delegation?
And y'all want to protect somebody.
Am I free to go? Is there a crime being committed?
You don't have a driver's license. You don't have a tag.
Okay, who are you?
I am the Baltimore County Police Department.
Okay, so you.
I am the Baltimore County Police Department.
Okay, so let me inform you of who I am.
Who are you?
I do not participate in any of you guys' side laws and things like that. I don't participate in that. You are not, I don't participate in that. You are not authorized.
Let me see your driver's license, or I'll have to arrest you. And I don't know what you're going to do with your children.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
You're going to arrest me for what now?
Because I have to be able to identify. You don't have any tag on.
Sir, you have delegation of, sure,
Okay.
and a delegation of authority.
Let's stop right there. Family. The point of the matter is, and I'm not going to play it the whole show, if you say delegation of authority work, I want you to go tell that to her son that no longer has a mother. Her son no longer has a mother because they ran up on her. He didn't even know what a delegation of authority was. So ultimately, they ran up on her house. She thought that they didn't have jurisdiction. And just like somebody said in the chat, you know what the jurisdiction was? It was the gun and the badge. When they banged on her. When they banged on her. And y'all talk about, y'all trying to save, oh, why you talking about Taj? That's why. Because that little boy don't have a mother no more. And she repeated exactly what Taj told her to say. She repeated exactly what Taj told her to say. Matter of fact, I got the video. I got it. I mean, let me see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Because y'all think this is a game. Y'all think I just want to I want some views or something. Now y'all got it. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping now. This ain't about no views. This ain't about no views, family. This ain't about no views. This is about waking our people up. You know what I mean? Her son was right there. It's about waking our people up. And y'all do try to protect somebody. Now let's look at this though. In the same breath that I say that, in the same breath that I say that, in the same breath that I say that, there is hundreds of people that have fell victim to this type of demonstration. There's hundreds of people that got their head knocked off. You know what I mean? They got their head knocked off dealing with this madness. You know what I mean? So don't get mad at me because I want to protect my people. Don't get mad at me. Let me see if I can help you out just a little bit. Let me grab another one real quick. Let me help you out just a little bit. No, we don't want that one. Let me see. Because y'all think it's a game. I know y'all think it's a game. I know y'all think it's a game. It ain't a game. It ain't a game. When people get shot up and they can't make it home, they can't see their grandmother no more. They can't see their mother no more. You know what I mean? Y'all think it's a game. Come on, man. It ain't a game, man. You know what I mean? That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. And when you look at Khudjo facilitating this stuff, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Family, this is all about money. It's all about money. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's all about money. At the end of the day, it's about money. Let me see if I can find this video for my brother real quick. I think, what's the name of it? See, I got so much evidence around here. It's about money. And I'm going to show you how it's about money. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you how it's about money. You watch this. Let me see if I can find this video real quick. Let me find it real quick. I'm gonna find it there because y'all gonna feel this heat. Y'all gonna feel this heat. Matter of fact, let's do this. I'm gonna show you another one while we looking for that one. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff tonight. You know what I mean? Show you why I'm doing what I do. So I'm not worrying about the soft Moorish American Muslim in the temple asking me why I'm doing this. Leave it alone. Ain't nobody tell him leave it alone for 20 years. So don't tell me leave it alone. Don't tell me leave it alone. Because ain't nobody tell him leave it alone. I mean, when people started getting their head busted, I mean, ain't nobody said leave that alone. So hold on one second now, and we're gonna see what we gotta say about this. Here we go. Let's see about this. Here we go. Hold on one second. I got you. Let me see.
Sir, may I get you?
Hold on one second. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. Let me turn the volume down, and I'm gonna get you right. Here we go. Because y'all think it's a game. It ain't a game. You know what I mean? When people get busted upside their head outside the car, talking about they standing on law, and the very next thing they try to say,
Sir, may I get your name and badge number, please? Lock your door full.
this is a European. Now that's a European. Watch this one. And I'm gonna show you that it's Eurocentric.
Badge number, sir. I'm complying with you. I'm just telling you.
Look, I'm gonna show you that it's Eurocentric. Watch this.
I just don't feel like that.
Oh, hold up. Oh, I can't look for the other one while I'm looking. Hold on one second. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm looking for the other video real quick. Give me 1 second. Now watch this. All right, hold up. I got so much. I got so much it's ridiculous. I ain't gonna show you that one. I got so much it's ridiculous. Watch this. I'm gonna show you this one. It's just ridiculous, man, how we fall for the okie doke. It's ridiculous. Man, we gotta snap out of it. It is what it is. We gotta snap out of it. Now right here. Let's listen to this. Listen to this madness. I hope y'all can see it. Listen to this. Listen to this.
I was pulled over because of the.
Mind you, Taj, he walks up after somebody was pulled over. He walked up after somebody was pulled over. Now watch this. He wasn't pulled over. Watch this.
What's the problem? Well, what happened is this cop saw that the light was out right here. He literally flashed his light, pulled me over, told me
What was the emergency?
I have no idea. I asked him what was the emergency. I asked him what was the crime. He didn't tell me the crime. He said, "Sir, turn off the car."
Nothing good thing.
Yes.
Who accused your car?
Apparently,
He won't give his name.
All right, stop. Call sheriff.
Now he tell them to call the sheriff. What type of monkey foolishness is that? And I'm not calling him a monkey. I'm just saying, what type of nonsense? Call the sheriff. Let's call the sheriff on the police, shall we?
Okay.
Now look, I wanted y'all to hear where the brother. Listen.
Now, you're gonna make a complaint to your
Listen.
archbishop in the area.
You're going to make a complaint to the archbishop.
Get their names, make sure you state for the record for witnesses that they have no bond. They have no business even being on the street. You know that, right? They have bond if they're refusing to do business on our land.
Look, listen to this. This is how crazy this is. This is a traffic stop. And he's telling those people who subscribe to him to call the archbishop. These are the same Europeans that the Prophet Noble Drew Ali says we are returning the church back to the Europeans. I'll read it for you. I'll read it for you. We as a clean and pure nation descended from the inhabitants of Africa do not desire to amalgamate or marry into the pale-skinned nation of Europe, neither serve their gods. Let me move on down for 7. Therefore, we turning the church and Christianity back to the European nations. called the Archbishop. We are returning the church and Christianity back to the European nations, called the Archbishop. What are we calling the Archbishop for? We gave that back. We don't need no communication with the Archbishop. Huh? We don't need no communication with the Archbishop. So what is that all about? What is that all about? Huh? What is that all about, family? If we can't explain to our people why have a traffic stop, a $25 traffic stop, a $25 traffic stop, we have to call the Archbishop. No, first we have to call the sheriff, and then we have to call the Archbishop to let the Archbishop know that the police locked me up and they don't have a bond to drive on our land. Man, what type of foolishness is this, man? And I'm supposed to sit back and let little children that love the Prophet Noble Drew Ali get swindled over into that? Huh? I'm supposed to do that? I'm supposed to let my son go out here with a fez on and get banged in his brains because of a misunderstanding being perpetuated by someone who don't have a clue at the damage that he has done under the name of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So family, if you don't like me, that's your problem, because I'm going to keep it going. You can unsubscribe, you can block. Matter of fact, you can walk up on me when you see me. I'm going to keep it going. I'm not going to create every show to be about this, but every chance that I get when they start crying, I'm going to start flying. I'm going to start coming at them. I'm going to just give it to them. It is what it is. Now, family, Taj had the opportunity, him and Sabir had the opportunity to meet me in Philadelphia this past October. Didn't happen. Supposed to happen in Chicago. But this is what we have to know, family. What are we going to meet for? What are we going to meet for? In reality, Taj, just as last week, he says that people in the temple have sold people out. Right? He said this last week on a video, that they sold people out. They promising these buses, that they're going to buy these buses, but they never buy the buses. You know? Okay, family. That sounds all good when you want to control the narrative. But how many buses have Taj bought for all of those that have bought something from RV Bey in the last 20 years? How many buildings have been erected from all of the books, all of the stamps and seals that's cost $30 a pop, all of the IDs that's been sold? How many buildings have been erected in the name of uplifting and liberating our people? How many court cases have been won by this school of law and history? How many? How many? See, that's when we get down to the meat of it. When we get down to the meat of it, tell me how many cases have been won by this school of law and history. Tell me how many cases have been won by these civics that he claimed to be law. None. Zero. Nada. Tell me how many people have been organized with a concrete plan and a solution for our people under the leadership of Taj Tariq. None. Zero. Brother, they just talking heads. Sister, they just talking heads. They tickling your ear. They tickling your ear. That's all they doing. They're tickling your ear and you ain't getting nowhere. Just like he claimed that the temple has been infiltrated, if he's not leading you towards total revolution or liberation as a group, as a unit, then guess what? He's been infiltrated. He's been infiltrated. He's been infiltrated. If he has not organized around one law, okay, this brother says that this is our land. Nagash, you know that's right, brother. He said this is our land. And they were on our land. Then tell me, why haven't he organized a game plan with all of those who subscribe to him to bring forth some resolution about this problem? What is the angle? What is the drive? What is the motivation? Hey, Aaron Cat, give us the case so I can pull it up. I'm fast with the mouse. I'm fast with the mouse. You said a case been won? Give us the case. I'll pull it up right now. I'll pull it up right now. I'll pull it up right now. Give me the case. I bet you can't give me the case. They ran you out of the court. But now my point that I'm making is, how much money has been made by this false doctrine? How much? And how much money has been gone to support the liberation of our people? How much? How many? Man, you ain't gonna find none. You ain't gonna find nothing. You ain't gonna find no agenda. What is the agenda of RV Bey for the next 5 years? Huh? What is the agenda? What is the goal? What is the goal for RV Bey in the next 5 years? Huh? I bet you can't tell me. I bet you can't tell me. You know what I mean? I bet you can't tell me. Because you don't know. Because you don't know. Because there ain't none. The agenda is to get that fiat up out your pocket, call it fake, and go straight to the bank with it. That's the agenda. Listen. Why is it this? Family, y'all don't think. The prophecy I get you to think you can save yourself. Family, why is it that they say money, fiat ain't real, but they charge you in fiat and take it? If I looked at you and I said to you, man, listen, this is fake. It's not real. But then say, you need to buy this. Now give me that. Y'all don't get that? That doesn't make no kind of sense. Well, that's what we use in this. Well, stop saying it's fake then. That's what we use in this country. Stop saying it's fake then. Because it's getting something done. Listen, this is fake. But if you want this, you got to give me that. Come on, man. Aren't we smarter than that? And aren't we smarter than that? Where's our common sense at, family? Where is our common sense? Stop falling for the okie doke. Man, listen. Let me share something with y'all, man. I'm going to screen share and share something with y'all, man. This is things that we need to understand, family. Whether you're a part of the Moorish Science Temple of America or not. If you are, or if you're part of the Moorish paradigm, this is what you need to understand. You don't have to join any organizations, but don't be a sucker. Don't be a sucker. Period, point blank. If you can't bring proof, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Let me share something with y'all, man. This is something that we was talking about earlier, right? Now, I want y'all to listen and listen good, family. This is part of the reason why I do what I do. Don't get mad at me because you didn't get mad at Taj. Now, let me show you part of the reason why I do what I do. Now, right here, Taj Sabir Bey says this. I didn't say it, he said it. And I want you to see it. He said the Moors Order of the Round Table bases its origin and purpose. This is why I have set about the task of producing literature to counter the subversives among us. It's not personal. Now I'm going to read the whole thing for you. I want y'all to get it. I want y'all to get it. Let me move this out the way. Move this out the way real quick. Okay. Now look, I want y'all to get it. This is my problem. I hope y'all can see it. This is my problem. This is what he does. And then I'm going to tell you something when I finish this. Taj Tariq says this. Warning. Remember that the prophet directed his call to the above mentioned peoples in a public arena. Look at the order of the sequence in which those he addressed is placed. Do not allow, this is the part I'm talking about right here. Do not allow anyone to try to convince you or your children, offspring, that he, the prophet, didn't address the above said peoples. Let no one without a challenge. And what he was talking about is this right here. When he was talking about the Negro, blacks, and colors, whatever, I'm going to bring that up in a minute because I want to get to my point. Let no one without a challenge try to imply in any way that any of the above statement person have the rights to possess the prophet's literature. He was talking about people in the temple or writings, or that they cannot or should not talk about, analyze, or discuss those things that our prophet brought to us. Taj Tariq says that you cannot allow people to make Prophet Noble Jah Rah's teachings be in a box without the Moors of the Round Table questioning them. He was causing contention with Temple and those that was following him. Now listen to the conversation. And I'm going to tell you why I only got this piece so far too. Analyze and discuss which our prophet brought to us. If anyone has any doubt to the correctness of what I just said, then go to the prophet's own words, which are written in the Moorish literature. And that's what we're going to do today. Go to the prophet's own words, what is written in the Moorish literature booklet under the editorial, A Divine Warning for the Nation. It is upon this document that the Moors of the Round Table base its origin and purpose. This is why I have set the task to produce literature to counter the subversives among us. It is not personal. Taj, let me stop this. It is for the nations of the divine movement. Let me stop this. Taj, it is not personal. You said it. When you put that up on RV Bay, it's not personal. Don't get mad now. It wasn't personal when you said that. And all of y'all followers and subscribers of Taj, it wasn't personal when he said that. It was all right for him to come at the Moors in the temple and then look and say it's not personal, and that's why I'm producing literature to counteract the subversive among us. And he was calling the subversives the brothers and sisters in the temple. It's not personal. We getting to the facts. Get to the facts. I'm about to eat your food. About to eat your food, man. About to eat your food, man. And the reason why I'm doing this is so we can put it back to the original what the Prophet Noble Jah Rah found. That's what we're going to do. But now let me show you. I'm going to give you a lesson. Oh, first, let me explain this. The reason why I got a piece of the article and I couldn't find the rest is because RV Bey, they know I'm on their heels. They changing their website daily. Anything that I have addressed in a video, they have changed it. So I go back up there and look for it like, man, what happened? Like, for instance, they had on RV Bey, they had a demonstration. They had a demonstration on there talking about your free national name, family. If you're a Moorish American, I need you to pay a close attention to this. They had a demonstration talking about your free national name. And they says that your free national name is synonymous with if your name was Terry and you change your name to Tariq Bey, that's your free national name. If your name is Brenda and you change your name to Belina Bey, that's your free national name. Well, I can't find that page no more on RV Bey. Amazes me. It amazes me. But I want y'all to listen to this real quick. And then we're going to talk about how he corrupted the teachers of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. You feel me? Listen to what this brother is giving a presentation up in Canada. Watch it.
Okay, can I put it on file? I said, yeah, go ahead.
Listen what he says about his free national name.
You know, do you guys still work for the government and all this? I'm trying to tell the government's a piece of paper.
Listen closely.
So he told me he just has to do this, but obviously they're all gonna get dismissed. Yeah.
This guy, let me set it up. This guy is supposedly got pulled over by the police, and he said it's going to be dismissed, whatever. But the point that I'm making, it will be coming up in a few seconds. Listen closely. When the guy in the audience asked him, "Did you tell him your free national name?"
That's it. But this is a proof.
Read them out.
Read them out.
Did he put your free national name on it?
No, he said
he asked him, did he put your free national? He asked him, did he put your free national name on there? Watch this, on the paperwork that the police gave him, on the tickets.
So if you're not the straw name, how could I identify you? I said, you know what? Because I never sent my proclamation to your district, we're just gonna put this on record as my proclamation. This is my straw name, and this is who I'm actually with, and this is who I am. So then he said, okay, can I put it on file? I said, yeah, go ahead. And then after that, he just asked me that.
Here we go.
Record to them has to be done so that they know, or they put on notice that you're not coming from the perspective that's normal to them, that they expect.
Let me get it again.
It's like
Hold up.
Well, I have all the charges right here. He gave me to the court. But so he asked me if I have anything with my picture for my straw name. I said no, because why would I do that? That's fraud. I'm not trying to commit any fraud. I can't be two people at once.
So he's saying that his birth name is his straw name.
So he laughed. He went to his car, and he came back, and he's like, okay, just wait here. Yes, file a report and whatnot. So then he just started asking me questions like, so if you're not the straw name, how could I identify you? I said, you know what? Because I never sent my proclamation to your district, we're just gonna put this on record as my proclamation. This is my straw name, and this is who I'm actually with, and this is who I am. So then he said, okay, can I put it on file? I said, yeah, go ahead. And then after that, he just asked me a lot of other questions like, you know, do you guys still work for the government and all this? I'm trying to tell him the government's a piece of paper. We're not involved in any of that. So he told me he just has to do this, but obviously they're all gonna get dismissed. Yeah.
Right here.
But
One,
this is-
2,
this
3.
is, proof.
Listen.
Read them all.
Read them out.
Did he
One of the
put your free
charges.
national name on it?
No, he said he can't do that. You know what?
So stop right there, family. He asked him, can he put his free national name on there? And he said, no, he can't do that. Now, in Taj Tariq's world, your free national name is your new name once you discard your birth name, your straw man name. Now I want to share something with you. As in opposition of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, I got a question for everybody. Whether you're a part of the Moorish Science Temple of America or not, I have a question for everybody. And I want y'all to look closely to this. According to Taj, a free national name, this is one of the biggest lies that we are going to address. According to Taj, the free national name of a Moorish American is the name that he takes in replace of his birth name. According to Taj. Y'all follow me? If that is the case, I want y'all to read this slow with me. Remember I just said, Taj said, the Moors of the order that in fact, let me go back here. He says right here, he says, then go to the prophet's own words, what are written in the Moorish literature booklet, a divine warning by the prophet for the nation. It is upon this document that the Moors of the Round Table base its original purpose. Thank you for the lead, brother, because I'm going to go and check it out. Here we go. The divine warning by the prophet for the nations. Here we go. It says, the citizens, read slow with me, family. It says, the citizens of all free national governments, according to their free national constitution, are all of one family bearing one free national name. One free national name. So now I ask you, what is the free national constitution of the United States, and what is the free national name of that constitution? I'm going to say it again. It says everybody is one family bearing one free national name, meaning that I can't be L and you be Bay. I can't be Ariki Diki Rocky El Bay, and you can't be Saliki Maki Daki El Bay. Because it's one family bearing one free national name. This is what he says. You may don't understand it, but this is what he says. You go down here, he says, if the Italians, the Greeks, and the English, Chinese, and Japanese, Turks, and Arabians are forced to proclaim their free national name before the constitutional government of the United States, it is no more than right, and law be enforced upon all American citizens. So he's saying that all American citizens must proclaim their free national name. Right there, he's calling you an American citizen. By default, the Prophet Noble Drew Ali is calling you an American citizen. So the free national name, the one free national name, is only American, because Moorish is your national descent name. He tells you in this too. American is the free national name of the government. So when a Chinese person come to China, come to America, and they proclaim their nationality, they claim Chinese American. American is the free national name. English American. Greek American. Japanese American. Turkish American. Arabian American. American is the free national name. Now, and how do we know that? As you go down, he is those who refuse to claim their national descent name. Now, the national descent name is something else. And if he fails to give it, he is misused and imprisoned and exiled. Any group of people who fails to answer up to the Constitution's standards by law, name, and principles, because to be a citizen of any government, you must claim your national descent name. What name is that? Moorish. You have a free national name and you have a national descent name. Two different things. But these are the documents that Taj said he bases his foundation on. And got our people talking crazy. You have a free national name, and you have a national descent name. You put them together and you have Moorish American. So as with the Greeks, as with the Italians, the national descent name of Italians is Italian. The free national name is American. You follow me? With the Greeks, it would be Greek, national descent, free national name would be American. You can't get away from it. This is the prophet's word. This ain't mine. This ain't mine. Now, let's go down a little bit more. The prophet, another misnomer that Taj Tariq tried to slide on the people to push his own doctrine. Another lie. Taj Tariq says that because you are subscribing to the 14th and 15th Amendment, you can never be a citizen. Taj Tariq says that the 13th Amendment, with its 20 sections, you can never be a citizen. But let's see what the prophet Noble Jah Rah say. Listen close, Moors. The word Negro alludes in the Latin language to the word nigger. The same word color alludes to anything painted, varnished, or dyed. And every nation must bear a national descent name. That name would be Moorish. Of their forefathers, that name would be Moorish. Because honoring your forefathers and thy mothers, the days will be lifted upon the earth. What does that mean? That name transfers from Moroccan to Moorish. Now let's take it back. Moorish, Moroccan, Moabite, Canaanite. Huh? That name transfers. So you got Moorish, Moroccan, Mauritanians, whatever you choose. Amazon. You can make the connection when you when you understand the national descent name. You can make the connection of your greatness of your history. That's a national descent name. Because honoring your forefathers and mothers, the days was left upon the earth. These names, he talking about Negro, black and colored, these names were never recognized by any true American citizen of this day. What does he mean by true American citizen? It's one who knows real civics and identification as it relates to identity in the political construct. In the political construct. That's the true American citizen, those who understand identity and the political construct as it relates to status and as it relates to labels and true identity. Through your free national name. Listen, we're talking about your free national name is American, whether you like it or not, and I'm going to show you why in a second. Through your free national name, you are known and recognized by all nations of the earth. Go to another country and let them take you captive. And you say your free national name and see won't you be recognized. And see won't you be recognized. You might don't like what they have done to us. You may don't like how the laws are perpetrated against us. it still don't change your free national name, and I'm going to prove it to you in seconds. I'm going to prove it to you. Give me a minute. Let me get this part first. Why this is your free national name and you can't change it. You don't have a choice in the matter unless you expatriate. You don't have a choice in the matter. Now, check this out. Through your free national name, you are known and recognized by all nations of the earth that are recognized by the said national government in which they live. What is the said national government in which you live? You answer the question. Now listen, the 14th and the 15th Amendment brought the North and the South in union, placing the Southerners with who at that time were without power, with the constitutional body of power. They united, the North and the South united. At that time, 1865, the free national constitutional law that was enforced since 1774, study what happened in 1774, and you would know what the free national constitution law was. Declared all men free, equal, and free. Now I'm going to calm down so you can hear me good. The free national constitution law that was enforced in 1774, you're going to have to look that up and find out what that is. But I will tell you, it's the framework of what the Constitution of the United States was built on. He didn't say the Constitution. He said the free national constitutional law that was enforced in 1774. Understand language. Declared all men equal and free. Now listen close. Because this side the big great prophet Drew Ali does it. This how the big great prophet Drew Ali does it. Listen real close. The free national constitution of 1774 that was enforced, it declared all men equal and free. And if all men are declared by the free constitution to be equal and free, since that constitution has never been changed, there is no need for the application of the 14th and 15th Amendment for the salvation of our people as citizens. Meaning we don't pay no attention to the 14th and 15th Amendment because it's not applicable to us. It don't pertain to us. We were declared free and equal in 1774. It don't apply to us. Abraham Lincoln didn't free us. It was people already free. But they wasn't, many of us wasn't awake to their freedom. I'm going to say it again, family. It don't apply to us. The 14th and the 15th Amendment, the 14th and the 15th Amendment doesn't apply to us. In any demonstration that says anything about we are stuck in chattel slavery by some law that has not even been ratified, that has not even been supported by Congress to this day, how you going to free somebody already free? Why are they coming up with this foreign doctrine? Why the Moorish American National Republic think they got to be naturalized? You know what I mean? Why? Now let me show you this real quick. How to be. Hold up. I want to show you this. Check this out. Because I'm gonna wrap this up in a second. But now check this out. Family, the reason why you are a citizen, whether you like it or not, the reason why you are a citizen, whether you like it or not, let me share this with you. You don't have to like it. It's not, I have nothing to do with what you like. The fact of the matter is, I'm about to share it with you, whether you like it or not. You were born in the jurisdiction of the United States of America. And whether you like it or not, This is how you determine if you are a citizen. Determine if you are already a U.S. citizen. If you are not a U.S. citizen by birth, so in other words, if you're born here, you're automatically a citizen. The point of the matter is that we didn't understand that we were a citizen, so we allowed ourselves to be subjugated to slavery. We didn't fight back. Okay, so if you are not born, if you are not a U.S. citizen by birth and you did not acquire or derive U.S. citizenship from your parents automatically after birth, go to the next step. This is the U.S. Census and Immigration Services, family. All right? This is for the Moorish American National Republic. You cannot naturalize people because they have a department for that. Here's the naturalization ability worksheet. But you don't need naturalization because you're born in the country. You're born in the country. Naturalized for what? It tells you, man, let me go back real quick. Let's go back real quick. Let's go back here. U.S. citizen. We're going to go to all government websites. They lying to you probably. I mean, they probably lying to you. U.S. citizenship through naturalization. Citizenship through naturalization is a process in which non-U.S. citizens, at Bratton Bay, non-U.S. citizens, citizenship through naturalization is a process through which non-U.S. citizens voluntarily becomes an American citizens. U.S. citizens owe their allegiance to the United States and are entitled to protection and exercise their rights and responsibility as a citizen. This is why we fell out the constitutional fold, because we didn't exercise our rights and responsibility as a citizen. There is no second-class citizen. There's only a citizen. It's how you exercise your citizenship that makes the difference. Now let's look at this real quick. I'm going to put in types of citizen, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Types, and this is basic stuff that Taj, that we have allowed to get off and take on a life of his own. There's only two kinds of citizens. That's it. We have allowed people to convince us. We have allowed people to convince us that there's second class, third class, fourth class, all that. No. There's a natural born citizen and there's a naturalized citizen. That's it. There's a natural born citizen and a naturalized citizen. That's it. A natural born citizen is acquired of citizenship at the moment of birth. That's the law. At the moment of birth. You might don't like this. You may hate it. But it doesn't change the fact. It doesn't change the fact that the Prophet Noble Drew Ali understood the power of citizenship and the unity in the process of using citizenship to bring us up out of this mess that we find ourselves in. Second kind, there are only two types of citizens. Don't let nobody fool you by first class and second class. That's how you express it. There's only two types of citizens. Native born, that's you, is born within the territory of the state of the Commonwealth under the principle of just sole, attaining citizenship to parent citizenship status under principle that's just sanguineous. And you can go look at it yourself. And the other step is naturalization. But now this is the kicker. The U.S. Constitution, while the U.S. Constitution requires a person to be a natural born citizen to qualify for the office of President of the States of the United States, it does not define what is meant by a natural born citizen, nor discuss amongst the founding fathers. Talking about them Europeans, if you will, but our forefathers, they stole the document and then manipulated and made it their own. I understand it. It is well settled law. Listen, man, we can't rewrite this stuff. It is well settled law that native born citizens qualify for the office of the president. Stop, hold up, wait a minute. Stop, hold up, wait a minute. That means, and I'm going to ask you in a minute, Rah Rah, I got you. So Rah Rah said people don't need to go and register their free name. It's not the add, and if not, how to add Moorish name. What are you referring to as your free name, Rah Rah? What is your free name, Rah Rah? What is your free name? Tell me your free name and register it with who? Register it with who? Buy a pocket from RB Bey and then try to take it around to these people and get turned away? Hopefully one person will do it and you slide through. Register with who? Brother, we've been manipulated. We have been manipulated and played by those that look like us and preying on our ignorance. They're preying on our ignorance. How many packages have been bought from RB Bey to claim your free national name? And he used the term, the prophet said, Taj said, the prophet said declare. The prophet never used that term as it relates to understanding who you are. The only time that the prophet used the term declare is on the nationality card. That's right here. I declare you a Muslim under the divine laws of the Holy Quran of Mecca. The prophet never uses the term to declare your nationality. He says proclaim your nationality. Secondly, that if you don't believe what I'm saying, now, I know some people got a problem and said people changed the documents. Well, fortunately, I am one who had the ability to be around some great researchers, and these great researchers, hold on, these great researchers hooked me up with some information. Hold up, let me find it real quick. They hooked me up with some information that I'm so grateful for, because at this point, you can't lie. Shout out to my good brother, what's my brother name? Tyrone Bey. Shout out to my brother Tyrone Bey, because he provided me with some information a few years ago that was definitely beneficial to my journey, to understanding and putting the pieces together, if you will. Let me find this other document real quick, because I need to show you this before I get up out of here. I got a few more things I want to say. And then I'm going to get out of here. But let me just show you this. Let me see. I think I got it right here. Is this it? Is that it? Okay, here we go. So family, let me explain something to you. When somebody tried to lie to you and they try to tell you that documents have been altered. Family. Okay, El Obey. You don't have to register your name with anybody. El Obey is a title of nobility. You add it to your name, and then you go to the proper people and adjust your documents. You're not changing your name. Changing your name would be like if your name is Quincy and you want to change it to Quantum. El Obey is a title. It's not a name. It's a title of nobility. It's no different than the rabbi put on his name, Rabbi, whatever. Or a judge have at the end of his name, Esquire. There's no different. There's no different than somebody say like Sir Elton John. Remember Sir? He was given to Elton John. That's a title of nobility in England. Sir Elton John, the Sir is not his name. The Sir is the title of nobility. The Bey in L is the title of nobility. So you go to these people and you make the adjustment, make them enforce the law. They're going to try to deny you, of course, because we don't have the unity to have the proper things in place, whereas though we can walk in and get it done like that. But you're not changing your name. You're adding your title. And just like the Queen of England gave the title of nobility to Sir Elton John, or whoever from the Queen's castle gave it to him, the Prophet Noble Jah Rah established a body politic. He became the president of it. He became the leader of it. And therefore, he gave you your title. Hertzford statue. Hertzford statue gave him the ability to give you a title. It's the law. And if these people do not let you adjust your documents, they're violating your constitutional right of religious freedom. That's what it is. But we will not get this thing straight with this disunity and these lies. We will not get it straight, allowing people to perpetuate these lies, to make money off of you. They're perpetuating lies, telling you that your name changed from Michael Johnson to Mikhail L. Bey, that's your free national name. That is a flat-out lie. The Prophet Noble Jah Rah left his footprints clearly cut, so we know which way he went. And here's your brother Tahaka Bey going to show you which way the Prophet went. So they can continue to get mad. Taj Tariq can get mad. Khudjo can get mad. Sabir can get mad. They can come on here with their evidence. They can come on here with their evidence. They're not going to do that. Family. People saying, call Tariq, call what's the name, and Sabir say, thank you for the promotion. See, they think it's a game. They not going to come on here and talk to me. They know I know. They know I know. They will not make another dime. But you know what? Our people are so thirsty for identity and for validation, they will still find somebody else to fall for the okie doke. They will still find somebody to fall for the okie doke because we thirsty. We thirsty for identity. We thirsty for validation. Period, point blank. You know what I mean? We thirsty. You know what I mean? So we got to stop being so thirsty. You know what I mean? And start doing some research. Stop letting people tell us anything. Let somebody tell us any old thing. And then make it so bad, it's so arrogant, they tell you where they're getting it from. But you ain't got enough common sense to go back and fact check them. I say research the researcher. Huh? Research the researcher. It is what it is. Now I'm going to show you one more thing, family, because they always make up this stuff. Somebody changed the nationality card. That's what they try to say. That's what they try to say. They try to say, oh, during the prophet's time, there wasn't, I am a citizen of the USA on the nationality card. That's what they say. I mean, and then Taj would tell you something and say, study, study, study. And you don't even study what he tell you to study. He said, study the prophet. But you know what you do? You use him as a measuring stick to measure the prophet instead of using the prophet as a measuring stick to measure what he's saying. And that's why you've gone astray. That's why you've gone astray. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled. But I'm going to show you this. They can't keep saying that somebody changed something when we got the evidence. You know what I mean? We got the evidence. We got the evidence. This nationality card right here from 1920. The prophet was in the flesh. In fact, 1925, Sis J. Cook Bay. She was age 7. You know what it said at the bottom of that card? I am a citizen of the USA. That's a old one. You see? So they want to pull up this one sometime if they can ever find it. This is Sister Austin Bay. This nationality card wasn't a nationality card of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Notice it was given to this sister in 9/3/26. This was the nationality and membership card for the Moorish Holy Temple of Science. These two cards was during the transitional years. Matter of fact, this one was 28. I see the 8 right there. This one was 28. But these was during the transitional years, when it went from a civic organization to a religious corporation. See what's on the card? Douglas 509, the phone number. From 1928, I think. That's what it looked like, 28. So the point of the matter is, they can try to make this stuff up as they go along if they want to. They can make this stuff up if they want to. I got the research. This ain't freestyle. Can't lie on the prophet no more. You can't lie on the prophet no more. This ain't freestyle. And that's why if y'all see me on Facebook and people talk slick, I offer you to a debate. I offer you a debate respectfully so I can pull out some of this research on you and show you and the people that you have gone astray. McLaren L, what about our government? Brother, that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show. Brother, if you ask anybody, if anybody in here that is a part of the virtual Moorish Science Temple of America, do we understand how our government grows out of the Moorish Science Temple of America in every element that the prophet laid down? Anybody that's of the virtual Moorish Science Temple of America, press 1. We only scratched the surface of it, but press 1. Throw a 1 up there. We understand how the government works and the elements and the pieces that make it operate. No, you haven't learned this in the temple. No, you haven't learned this online. No, you haven't learned this online. I'm going to show you by the prophet work, how it works. I can show you all the pieces. Matter of fact, next week, inshallah, we're going to put it together piece by piece by the words of the prophet and by the documentation of the prophet. I'm not going to make this stuff up. I can show you each element of the government from the prophet's work. Each element. Some of it been hidden from you. I got the research. I got the research and I got the prophet's words. That's the difference. So I invite anybody that think they know Prophet Noble Drew Ali like I know the works of Prophet Noble Drew Ali and still learning. I invite you. Come on up here. Don't call me a dirty Moor. Come on up here with your lessons. Show me what you got. Stop making Moorish science look like a cult. Stop making Moorish science look like some sovereign, crazy knuckleheads. Moorish science is one of the most progressive things that ever met our people on these shores. And it's been buried. Well, it's dug up today. And those who couldn't figure it out, they begin to add on to it. Well, we figured it out today. Honor to D. Belial for the boxes that he had in his closet that put all the pieces together. We figured it out today. And we going all the way up with it today. It is what it is. We are going all the way up with it today. So again, family, 2018, Sabir Bey, I don't know if you're still on the radio, but you haven't been talking about your radio show lately. If you're on the radio, you better change your content because this ain't gonna fly. Misrepresenting the Prophet Noble Jah Ali. Let me give you some honor though, because some of your historical work is very good. The books that you demonstrate from is excellent. But the point of the matter is trying to make an contention within the paradigm of the Moorish Science Temple of America, as well as the system that we find ourselves under, not going to be tolerated. Not going to be tolerated. The prophet said we are not to cause any confusion. And you may call this confusion if you want. Man, this is justice, man. This has been a long time coming. This has been a long time coming. That Moorish Americans of the Moorish Science Temple of America can come together and understand that we don't have to be under the same roof. That we don't have to be under the same Grand Sheik. But we can be under the same ideology and love one another when we separate in the land. And we can learn together, unite together, and capitalize and execute an agenda to take us to the next level. Because if you don't have a plan, you know the rest. You fail to plan, you plan to fail. These brothers do not have an agenda to take our people nowhere. They have an agenda to sell you the next material, to sell you the next ID. You know what I mean? They have an agenda to sell you the things that ain't gonna do nothing for you. I'm telling you, man, it is what it is, man. And we gotta keep talking about that we need to come together. There is no separation when your ideal is on the same page. There is no separation. When I love my brother, Supreme Grand Sheik Prather Hill, like I love myself. And he's not misleading or misguiding anybody. When I love Braswell Bay, like I love myself, and he's not misleading and misguiding anybody. Now, some of his members be like going crazy at me sometimes, but that's all right. That's all right. You know what I mean? That's all right. Who else? Rasadiel. Rasadiel might go rah, 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 rah. But guess what? He's the Supreme Grand Sheik of the Moorish Science Temple of America in his body of Moors. And I respect and honor that. Because his ideal is consistent with the ideal of the prophet. We don't have to come together in the same room. Now, I have to do that. The Prophet Noble Jah Ali says this in chapter 47, verse 12. And I'll read it to you. This is what he says. The holy and divine laws of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the founder of the uniting of the Moorish Science Temple of America. At the time that this was written, the Moorish Science Temple of America was not divided physically. He said that this is the founder, the founding of the uniting of the Moorish Science Temple of America. In this day and time, thought is the cause of it all, so we must unite in thought and create an equal agenda under all leaderships. We don't need one leader. Our situation demands we need competent 15 leaders that can lead 15 Moors. 15 body of Moors. We need competency. We don't need one leader. We need 15 competent Supreme Grand Sheiks that can shake the other Supreme Grand Sheik hand, that can honor the other Supreme Grand Sheik, that can honor the brother man that is under the other Supreme Grand Sheik. We don't need to be under one building. Our circumstances demand for competency. We need competent leaders. And that's what we're working towards. So with that, family, I get a little bit worked up. Now, long as them Taj Tariqites fall back a little bit, might leave it alone, but we got a good show coming up. I got a brother coming named Jamal. I got a brother named Jamal. Jamal, what's his name? Jamal Musa. Jamal Musa will be on the show soon. This brother is amazing. I was going to put his video up today. This brother is amazing. He's demonstrating, he's demonstrating the unity of our people. He's a Sunni brother, but he demonstrates the unity of our people as it relates of the shores of Africa, man, and Asia, man. He's amazing. He's going to be on here soon. Also going to make a few calls and get a few others come up there. And like the guy said, we need the Moors need a council. I agree, the guys. I think we need that also, but I think we need more competency than a council right now, because some of the things that I said in here tonight, they don't teach that in the temple, and I admit it. They don't teach that in the temple. You have to learn that on your own, and that's not right. That's not right. You know, the things that make you strong, you're supposed to learn in a group, and the group's supposed to be on the same page. And this is why there's so much conflict on Facebook and on social media, because people learn this stuff on their own. We need competency. You know what I mean? People go and learn this stuff on their own. Because when they go into the temple, the teacher is incompetent as it relates to the teachers of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. They're learning everything besides what the Prophet Noble Drew Ali taught. So no wonder we find ourselves on Facebook going back and forth with one another. Anything that I put out today, I don't think nobody can dispute it. If you can dispute it, I asked you, I implore you to email me at tahakabey@yahoo.com. Come on the show and bring your evidence. Remember, this is on the record. I can't change it. I can't change it. If anybody has a dispute with anything I say, don't Twitter finger me to death. Don't Facebook finger me to death. Come on the show. Bring your proof. If you're a Canaan Land Moor and you want to do it on your channel, we can do a multicast. Bring your proof. No name calling, because I ain't into all that. That's what little children do. I just want to bring the facts to the people, and that's it. That's all I want to do. So family, I appreciate y'all joining me, and we're going to do this again real soon. Probably Wednesday. We going in. Yeah. Hey man, I need y'all to thumbs up this video. I need y'all to share this video. I need to get the message out, man. That's that 2018, we're going to shut this thing down. They're going out of business. Either you want to teach real Moorish science as taught by the Prophet Noble Ali, or you're going to be addressed. It is what it is. We ain't going for the lies no more. We ain't going for the manipulation of our people no more. If some of our people want to be knee deep stuck into that stuff, then it's okay. But for those who have the light of Allah within their heart and they want to come up out of it, I'm going to provide the platform to go do a comparison to that nonsense. Sister Sheila Seabreeze-Bey, calm down. Relax yourself. Chill out. I don't have no beef with you. Stop coming at me slick. I'm going to just block you. I don't argue with sisters. I don't do it. You know what I mean? You ain't bringing no information, and all we doing is going back and forth. Man, let me check this out. This is one of the reasons I'm so hesitant to get in a relationship, because I don't argue with women. I don't do it. You know what I mean? I'm waiting on the right one. Maybe Allah already said that. I don't know. But once I see some arguing, I don't know. I ain't with that. So, sister, calm down. Shut it down. Don't argue with me. I don't do no arguing. I'm gonna just block you. That's it. I love you. Now let's get it.
I be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember. I be that boy you gon' remember. Till the Lord come